Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. He's got his man. That's Hardman.
That's good.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made
pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass going to be caught by Hardman.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And
he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
The 22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
11 on the play.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
And a give this time to the tailback.
31-yard line.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left.
The tackle by Derwin James. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2nd and 13. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's third.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Steelers.
They'll run on first down. Reynolds. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Now a handoff looking right. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
They're going to look to throw. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Complete.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
But it's 4th down.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board first here tonight. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on fourth down. Let's go get it. Because nowadays, you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold it.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards, probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think? Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there for L.A. An even 50 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's got Dallas covered. His tight end over the middle. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shoves him off at the 20, and he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. So thanks to... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Matt Gay set for kickoff.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. Well, you want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
And sometimes we overdo it when we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do. Most of the time it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard at halftime. They're fortunate to retain possession.
On the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun now on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They have a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell your guys, hey, if you can shut them down.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Steelers ready for their next possession. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
And the Steeler first down.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially when we get deeper in the game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Past the that's the way to run it. He brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And his kick is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
16 yards, a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Rams ready to go on offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And they give this time to the tailback. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
That's not good enough, man.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And that will be incomplete.
The pass intended for Mito.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll set up a throw. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. It's tough to get it done, as you know. And they did.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down. Away to his left. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field. And they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And the Steeler 1st down.
They'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Derwin James on the coverage.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Yards to go.
That's the football.
The quarterback is sacked.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Dallas Goedert, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Matt Wilson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Josh Lambo lining up for the play.
In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
This will be fielded inside the 5. Well, it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So the Chargers now down 28-21. At time, a huge factor. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
On the tackle,
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
And he's taken down inside the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 29-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
Completion here to Claypool.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get the field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
And now out come the Steelers. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime...
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
Now this one was tight end out on the right side. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Right sideline, that's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback.